Looking at his videos and stuff, like he was so freaking athletic. Like he would have been able to play any area, like jump over anybody.
Oh, I don't know, but maybe I can if I get lucky. You had to do that to me. You had to show me up. What are you up to these days? I'm president of the IVA, which is a professional volleyball league.
Well, for me, what comes to mind is just how physically dominating Wilt was. I mean, his size and strength and athletic ability. He had a great variety of really incredible strong points to his athletic skills.
He did things that you wouldn't expect a big person like that to do. Wilt loved to dance. He could dance.
He was a magnificent athlete. In today's standards, magnificent.
People don't realize that, you know, when he went to the University of Kansas, he competed in the shot put and the high jump and the quarter mile, in addition to playing on the basketball team. You know, he was really a superlative athlete.
My gosh, he was a great track man. He could high jump, he could broad jump, he'd throw the shot, he'd run the quarter mile like a deer.
And the same way with his stamina, great stamina and strength.
Shaquille didn't have quite the same athleticism that Wilt had. He didn't have the endurance that obviously by the 48 minutes a night that we talked about.
Wilt was a very special guy. I mean, he was the greatest athlete I think that's ever lived. One of the strongest men that's ever played this game.
Wilt was probably the most powerful, strongest athlete that I've ever met.
Now you've slimmed down. I mean, what was your playing weight? About 275, 280?
No. My playing weight is around 300, 310.
Wilt could do whatever he wanted to on the basketball court. Strong, palmed a bowling ball, a 16-pound bowling ball. Then put his fingers in the sockets and the holes, palmed it like that, and held it out.
Wilt sort of toying with the opposition.
And I actually saw this, and I think to this day people don't believe it. But he wasn't at the top of the circle, but he was about 3 steps behind it on a free throw, and he ran to the free throw line, took off and dunked the ball.
Wilt Chamberlain was an extraordinary athlete.
Okay, so we heard him reference at the Olympics this year being the greatest beach volleyball player of a certain era. What is some of the feats in any sport that Wilt accomplished that many people might not know about?
Polo, water polo.
And harness racing.
I water ski at over 100 miles an hour. When I ride my cars, I'm going as much as 180 miles an hour. And most people dream of doing those things, but never have enough nerve to try them.
The Kansas City Chiefs drafted him for tight end.
I know you did a 4.4 and a 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
you were a
right.
sprinter, even boxing.
We came with a concept of Wilt Chamberlain fighting Muhammad Ali, and I was going to manage Wilt. You know what happened though?
No.
Herbert saw Wilt and got afraid and thought it might be an upset because Wilt was so big. You know, Ali was 6'2", and Wilt was about 7'2".
Yeah.
And so Herbert backed out. And he was a manager of Muhammad.
My thing I liked was to challenge guys who were smaller, guys who were supposed to be quicker. It wasn't just my height that was getting me across in these various sports. There were some other intrinsic things that I had that made me a good athlete.
They always said he was by far the strongest person who's ever played in the NBA.
Absolutely. I mean, he lifted me up like with one arm like nothing. So powerful. He came to the gym and he would do a tricep extension. The big guys, the strongest guys, would do, let's say, 120 pounds. He would come and he would do 150, 170 pounds. That's how strong he was.
Did you retire right after basketball, basically?
No, I went right into volleyball. I played professional volleyball actually longer than I played basketball.
Wilt Chamberlain's playing with 4 of my freshmen against Magic, Bernard King, James Worthy, Byron Scott, and Green. And it's game point. Magic throws the sky hook. Wilt blocks it. Magic calls game. And Wilt says, that wasn't goaltending. That was a clean block. And Wilt said, hey, coach, was that goaltending? I said, no, that was a clean block. And Wilt says, all right, look, we're going to play a game till 12. Winner stays, and there'll be no more shots made at this basket. He blocked every shot. 43 years old. He was blocking everything. It was unbelievable.
Probably the greatest play I have ever seen in my life. Wilt Chamberlain was involved with Gus Johnson. Wilt was standing there. Gus goes up to dunk it. Wilt catches the ball, throws Gus to the floor, still holding the ball. They carry Gus off the court with a dislocated shoulder from bouncing off the floor. I don't see how anyone in the NBA will ever be as strong as he was.
I saw Wilt Chamberlain once go to half court and make 20 out of 25 free throws from half court.
No, Will had a great shot outside. He used to win games in horse.
I'm going to tell you something. As bad as it looks, you didn't miss by that much. You see me make 2 in a row. So I had to set for a fast. There you go. I'm good for $5. I just said the last 3 of them. I don't care. This is the one I'm talking about for $5. Get up! Get up!
Everybody was captivated by this giant.